Welcome to Grandma Janice Builds Legos. I'm Grandma Janice. If you saw the short, I have these two rose sets to get done for Valentine's Day. And I originally thought they were the same set. You may have saw this intro, but they're two different sets of pieces or whatever. So I thought I would do a little comparison side by side, opening them side by side, looking at what we can see immediately as the differences. I do see, there's shade differences in how they have done the inside of the rose. That's kind of obvious. But the red ones, which are all red, actually is the one that has more pieces, which I believe was the first set. I will confirm that and see what's going on there. But let's go ahead and open the red box quickly first, see how many bags we have in there, and then we'll open the pinks. Punch buttons. And then gently, gently, because Grandma Janice doesn't want to rip the box. I still am annoyed that they do this at the bottom of the box because I like to stand the box up to look at while I'm building to see when I don't understand since I use the book so much. Okay, there's one, two, three, four, five. Well, it's number six. Three books. Bag number six, but number five. Okay, so we have six bags and three books in our red. Looks like we do two roses each based on that. Well, no, I don't know. We'll have to come back to that. All right, we'll put like the we'll put these on the floor. Then we're gonna open our pink. It also has punch tabs. Both of them make a dozen roses each and look like they have four. That's interesting. That one wasn't sealed. And they have four sprigs of baby's breath, which is now a passe mode of doing flower design. But two, one, two, three, four, five, six bags as well, and three books. The three books look to have a similar combination of pictures. So this looks like it's book one. And let's look at the start. Hey, let's pick one up here, huh? That looks, no, the angle's different. So they are slightly different on the cover. Are you able to see that? Yeah, kind of able to see the juice bag here. Right. This is similar. Universal expression of love. Love and friendship in bloom. So here we have real roses. These are still the fake, but it still has the same story. Well, not completely. No, that's different. A different story. All right. And it says we're going to get a teal opener or teal tool. I have four of them sitting on my table right now. Let's see if the pink one shows what we're getting. Okay, the pink one's giving us gather rosebuds together, some more stories, what have you. And it has this open bag one and 2. All right, so initially, let's see. These first couple steps look the same. So I'm wondering if I should try to build them in parallel, um, and see where it diverges. What do you want to see? Grandma Janice doesn't know what she wants to do. So I'm going to pause here a second. Hopefully you won't notice and figure out how I'm going to do this. Okay, decision made. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do bag 1 and 2 for the red, and then we'll switch off and do the bag 1 and 2 for the pink, see what we learn that's different between the two. I just don't have enough space to organize both sets. I don't have another lid. I got to find another lid because this is not the first time this lid either wasn't big enough or the wrong color or what have you. So I have to do that. And go for there. There is a lot of repetitive. I can tell by these green things, the stems are going to be put, count to 11, count to 11, because we've done enough roses on other sets that we know that's going to happen. So, we'll go from there. Let's get these two bags open, see if you see anything different as the bags open. I'm going to keep the piles separate, even though it says open both bags at once, because I've learned that there's a reason the bags are separated. Here's our teal tulle. First, different colored one of those. And then all our little hooks in bag 1. So are you keeping track? Do we need to make notes? Am I going to remember the differences as we work through here? Right, and then we'll open bag 2 over here, which looks like it's mostly, well, no. Bag 2 looks like it's exactly the same as bag 1. Let's try this. Let's not open bag 2 yet. Let's just start with bag 1 and see what happens there. So let's do a little bit together, and then we'll see what happens. I might need the app because I can't quite read these pieces here. I don't know. Can you see the book enough to see what's happening? Right, we need 2 of these, and then 4 of these black hooks, it looks like. Well, we need the ones where the hook goes straight up. Oh, they're green. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so on the low end, we have 1, 2, and then on the low end, we have 1, 2. So this is like the green bud bottom, huh? All right. We haven't done that before. And then we need is this two of these shorter ones? Go in there. All right, and now we need 2. Oh no, that's the same ones that are there. We need a bent arm and a bent arm. The double-sided wrench. I'm just gonna tilt in. All right, and then we're gonna flip these green guys up. And then we're going to do green hooks. All right, and now we get our steering wheel. We're going to have a green on top, a green underneath. And then we're going to put the steering wheel on our piece we just made. I'm going to tilt those down just a little bit. All right. Oh, did I put that on the wrong side? No, that's on the right side. Oh, this next step, we turn it upside down. We have learned how much Grandma Janice does not appreciate this upside down building. Okay. We need two reds. And then these ones with the things that go on the outside. These are things I need for my base. I gotta get back to that, don't I? All right, now then I'm gonna put this on here with the knobs out, not next to the, okay. Now we need, okay, this is a different piece. I've not seen this piece before. This piece is gonna snap onto this has all kinds of stories about the world's largest rose bush is a ladybanks, Tombstone, Arizona. All right. Does it go high or line up? Well, we're gonna have to check that. I don't know if that's high enough. We put those two on. And now we have two other unique pieces that are going over here. Does it go up to the top? No, it goes down to the bottom. All right, I have to figure out how to put these on. So to position those red pieces, I had to get the app out to do that. So I have the app, the glare on the thing. You can't see. Can you see it over here? All right, we'll just crowd the board because the app has you only open bag one. So I was glad I only opened bag one. And we're gonna go ahead and put these extra pieces on here. These two greens. All right. Next thing we're gonna do is these two big buds. Oh, am I keeping my hands out of the way? You know, I like to put my hands in the way. Oh. All right, so I don't know. We'll have to see. You know what? I'm just gonna read the book until I need. Right, so we're gonna need two of these that go the one way and two that go the other way, which there's two that go that way. And one, two that go that way. And then we need four things, hooks. Four. All right. right. The first two we're gonna do. Right, they go opposite each other. Not where the other hooks are that are waiting for something. All right, these two go opposite each other. And then these two go opposite each other. All right. We have that. All right, now we're going to start to build stems, which just becomes a repetitive task. You're going to start with one, and then we're going to put 7 together after we do a couple of things, which we've done a bazillion times. So I'm going to do those off camera. So we went ahead and finished the stem. Me. Um, and then I need to make 3 more exactly like this. So the rest of bag 1 is another one, and then bag 2 is 2 more. So we're going to switch to the pink bags. So let me rotate some stuff here. Okay, I switched over to the pink book up here, and I have the bottom of a broiler tray because it's the thing I could think of that was close. People say to use cookie sheets, and I didn't want to do that. And then this old, what do they call this? Sackcloth kitchen towel that's not perfect, but will work for what we're doing. So I'm only going to open bag 1 because I'm expecting this rose to build 2 roses just like we did for the red, only we're going to be doing pink. And we'll see what happens because we know there's a difference, but yet they're so close, so close. Okay, they start out the same. Oh, I can already see some different parts in here. Huh. All right. We'll see. Okay. All right, the first step's the same. We have the same green too, but instead of red, we got pink. Oh, it looks smaller. These seem to be smaller. We'll compare that when we get it done. Right, and then we're going to do the same thing with the green half shells. And which way do these go? This way, right? Yes. Those clip on. Yeah, this is a smaller piece than the red rose. All right, and then we're gonna do 2 of these greens, and this, they can't really be smaller, or can it? We're gonna compare sizes when we get done here. All right, then we need 2 arms. The 2 arms are gonna bend out and bend out, which I don't think we hooked anything to that. I wonder if that's where the sprigs of baby's breath go. All right. They want us to push those up. We're going to assume they're, oh, I got a stuff to do. I got to put these 2 green things on top. They're going to go out. Then we're going to Well, this is interesting. It looks like that we're attaching the steering wheel to this hook, but I, okay, now I need to go back and check that on the red because I don't remember. No, it can't do that. All right. I have to look up on the app, so those two little hooks are supposed to go hold the steering wheel. I did not hook them on the red rose. It should have been. So I will, when I do the next three, I'll do it right and I'll figure out how to take that apart and do that. So that's something new. But there we go. All right, now we're going to turn this over and we're going to do two pinks. And then we're going to put the grays on top. This is a different color gray, but it's like the same piece. And then I'm going to put this on there. Then we're going to, okay, I'm going to get two pink bees. And they're going to go in here. And this is the same. Then so far, it's the same other than the mistake I made. Um, it's just slightly smaller pieces. All right, there we've got that. My book, I can lick my finger. Now we're going to do two triangles. First one on there, and then turn it around. Put this one on there. All right, and then we're going to put these big, small shells on each side. Okay. Now we're going to have the two pieces and the two pieces. Oh, I was curious if we were using a different green or the same green. And then we need four of these. Or where's the other two? Oh, that one goes the same way. All right, I need one that goes the other way. That goes the same way. Ah, this one, they split the bags different. So this one was bagged different because the other one, they were the same bag. I do notice a lot of times when they have these pieces, they do have them in different bags. And I think that's to make sure they have all the right ones because it's so easy to get them confused. So we actually only need two and two. Let's put these on here. Oh, now we need to mirror this one. and this one, and then mirror this one and this one. All right, those go up there. All right, there's our bud. It looks like our stem's going to be the same, but I'm going to do that off camera because you've seen stems a zillion times. I'll be right back. All right, I found one other difference. We have already added a thorn to the pink on this step, and the next three steps will be the same, although we have a longer stem on the pink, although the parts themselves, well, they felt smaller, but now that I'm holding them up, no. Huh. All right, I'm gonna have to hold the parts next to each other. Okay, the red bloom does seem bigger. But some of the green parts are smaller. I don't know. I feel like I'm going crazy. All right, we're going to hold parts up next to each other because we're going to have to see. All right, here's this red piece. Here's this red piece. They seem the same size, but it felt while I was building that the pink felt smaller. Let's see, do these pink overlay the same as the red? Or is just some parts smaller? This piece and this piece seem smaller. Okay, let me get these same red ones. All right, there's a red one. No, they're the same. Hey, the red and the pink are the same size. It just felt smaller. It folds up a little smaller. And the stem's two notches smaller on the red. But the red's the one with more. I don't have them bending the same. All right, I will be back with more because the next step is to build 3 more reds, 3 more pinks. So thanks for watching thus far. We'll start the next bags after we get here. Like, subscribe, and obviously my thought that these weren't the same size is just wrong. It felt smaller, but it's not. And we'll see if what else is different because it wasn't the size, even though it truly did feel that way. And I'll build the other 3 reds, the other 3 pinks, and we'll start bag 3 on the 2 sets on the next video. Like, subscribe, all that jazz.